Scientists and archaeologists are constantly uncovering new evidence about humanity's past. But sometimes, these discoveries don't just answer questions. They create even bigger mysteries. From ancient machines that shouldn't exist, to lost libraries, buried armies, and impossible structures. Here are 10 archaeological discoveries that completely changed what we know about human history. 10. Roman dodecahedrons, 025 to 105. Across Europe, archaeologists have uncovered over 100 strange Roman objects known as dodecahedrons. They date back to around the 2nd century AD and have been found in places like Germany, France, Austria, and Hungary. Each object has 12 faces, holes of different sizes, and small knobs on every corner. They're often discovered alongside coins and jewelry, suggesting they were valuable. Yet to this day, no one knows what they were used for. Some believe they were religious tools. Others think they were measuring devices, toys, or even ancient dice. But the truth remains one of Rome's greatest unsolved mysteries. 9. The Antikythera Mechanism, 105 to 155. Recovered from a shipwreck off the coast of Greece, this corroded object looks unimpressive at first glance. But inside it lies one of the most advanced devices of the ancient world. The Antikythera Mechanism dates back to around 70 BC and contains dozens of interlocking gears. Scientists discovered it was capable of predicting eclipses, planetary movement, lunar phases, and seasons. It was so complex that similar technology wouldn't exist again for over 1,500 years. Many now call it the world's first analog computer. 8. The Dead Sea Scrolls, 155 to 240. In 1947, a shepherd accidentally discovered one of the most important religious finds in history. Hidden inside caves near the Dead Sea were nearly 1,000 ancient scrolls. Written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, these texts are over 2,000 years old. They contain the oldest known copies of biblical scriptures. What shocked scholars most was their accuracy. The texts matched modern versions almost perfectly, proving how carefully knowledge had been preserved for centuries. 7. The Voynich Manuscript. The Voynich manuscript is one of history's greatest unsolved puzzles. Written in the 15th century, it contains hundreds of pages filled with unknown writing and bizarre illustrations. The drawings show plants that don't exist, strange astronomical symbols, and mysterious human figures connected by tubes. Despite centuries of study, no one has been able to decode its language. Not historians. Not linguists. Not even modern AI. No one knows who wrote it, or why. 6. The Terracotta Army. In 1974, farmers digging a well in China made a discovery that stunned the world. They uncovered an underground army of over 8,000 life-sized soldiers made of clay. Each warrior has a unique face, armor, and weapon. They were built to guard the tomb of China's first emperor in the afterlife. The emperor's main tomb remains sealed, believed to contain rivers of mercury and priceless treasures. 5. The Rosetta Stone. For centuries, ancient Egyptian writing was completely undecipherable. That changed with the discovery of the Rosetta Stone. The stone contained the same message written in 3 scripts: Greek, hieroglyphs, and Demotic. Because Greek was already understood, scholars finally cracked the code of Egyptian writing, unlocking thousands of years of history. 4. The Nebra Sky Disk. Discovered in Germany, this bronze disk is over 3,600 years old. It depicts the sun, moon, stars, and the Pleiades constellation. UNESCO now recognizes it as the oldest known representation of the cosmos ever found. It proves that ancient humans understood astronomy far earlier than previously believed. 3. The Jordan Lead Codices. Hidden inside a cave in Jordan were 70 small books made entirely of lead. They date back to the 1st century AD. The books reference Jesus, the Apostles, and early Christianity, possibly representing the earliest Christian texts ever discovered. Some scholars believe they could reshape how we understand the origins of Christianity itself. 2. The Library of Ashurbanipal. Long before the Library of Alexandria, there was another, even older. The Library of Ashurbanipal in ancient Nineveh contained over 30,000 clay tablets. These tablets preserved medical texts, history, astronomy, and the famous Epic of Gilgamesh. It is considered the world's oldest known library. 1. Göbekli Tepe. In Turkey lies one of the most shocking discoveries ever made. Göbekli Tepe is a temple built 11,000 years ago, before agriculture, pottery, or metal tools. Massive stone pillars weighing up to 60 tons were carved with animals and symbols. Yet humans at that time supposedly lacked the technology to build such structures. This site has forced scientists to rewrite the entire timeline of civilization. It suggests that religion and complex society existed long before we thought possible. These discoveries reveal one powerful truth. Human history is far older, far more advanced, and far more mysterious than we were ever taught. And what we've uncovered so far may only be the beginning.